Welcome to multi-net design in the continuation of our 200 capacity hall that we are trying to design. So I want to introduce the second aspect of this design to buttress the point I'm making concerning how you'll be able to get a lot of design right. So what is the point here now? Okay, I have issue here. So what I'm going to do, let me mirror this. Or you just decide to delete it. So just copy this. Copy from here. So that is it. So you have it, everything stable. So now what I want to do is the second option. So how will I do second option? I do this one with annotate, and how will I get the second option that I will not have any issue with all this one arrangement that I made initially. So what will I do is that I'm going to go to level 1 and I will say duplicate, not with detail, just duplicate alone. So I will retain all this, and all the annotated, they are still there. Look at them, they are still here, but it's just like I want to get another pattern, whether it will work or not. So remember, to clock capacity, but I want to use this time around a sitting arrangement that is going to be a circle sitting arrangement I want to work on. So how will I start? So I will start the whole thing by, so this is the entrance per se. So but arrangement of circle does not have anything I don't know how will I call it now, but let's just start. So says annotate line. So I'm going to pick from here the line. So after you have taken your main passage area, that's circulation 10 meter, I want 1 meter all around. So what you do is that you go to your circle. So then you do this by clicking here. So you determine your radius by yourself. At least I need 1 meter, just 1 meter radius. That is 2 meter diameter. I don't know how big a conference cell can be, but that one will be too big. So let's just use 150, something that is realistic. So 75 will be the best. So 1,500. I think that table is okay to contain whatever 10 people can sit down on that particular table, which is what we want to do. So I'm going to say 1,750 millimeter. So now, as we have it now, let us get our chair. So like I said, just say chair is going to, dimension is going to be 500 by 500. Understand? 500 by 500. That is, don't go beyond that. Let's see how many this we take. So now the distance from the table to the chair, because you just have to give a total allowance to separate the table from the chair, so that we'll be able to move around or when you want to enter. So let's say 200 millimeter. So you take this weight up and push it there, move. So you pick from this center and push it. I think that is done. Now as I have this one, how many chairs do I need to have is one of the big issue. So but like, let me just like mirror this one to know what I'm doing first. So I'm going to mirror this. So I have mirrored this one to this side now. So now I need to now start the rotation. So I will rotate it. What I need to rotate first is to rotate in a normal. So with copy, always remember rotate with copy. So 90-degree rotation will be. So I have this one. So how many now? I have 4. So I will select again. So if I get another rotation, this is 90 degree. This time around I'm going to go 45-degree rotation, which is what I have here. So I'm going to do the same thing here again. So this time around I will pick from here, then I will put it here. So how many chairs did I have now? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 8 sitting capacity on, which is normal. So I'm going to say convert this one to table for me and just say round table. So round table sitting. So that is what I have here. So from there now you pick it and you drop it where it's supposed to be, like say drop it here.
Bubbles.
So round table, that is round table. So round table now, you check it out. You check it out. What you need in round table is not too much space, because there is enough space in. So you just take from here and say just leave 700 will be okay for any passer back. It's not too necessary, but just have to bring it. So that's the arrangement for that space. So now from here now you need to do the next thing by from here, from that point to this one. So to maintain that, I'm sorry, it's supposed to be copy to save. From that point second to then to this point, then continue until you are able to arrive at the. So the answer is we are almost there, but we didn't get there. Okay, this one have issue. Delete this, select this one, say copy from here and paste it here. Almost the same thing, but it does not matter. So you can reduce this one, depends on your choice. So I'm going to like adjust them. Adjust them. Okay, let's say from here now I have 200. You can just do that. Let's just quickly do that faster. So reduce it by 200. Take this one to this one. I'm now begin to reduce to 400. Reduce this one by 400. No, this 400 should be for that. So just say move 100 this time around 100. Okay, so you can delete this so that you not give yourself headache, you can be traumatizing yourself. So just copy from edge to edge, then the last edge. Perfect. So this area is systematically set. So what we have now is that we have 8 in something. So let me quickly use calculator. So how many row did I get here before I transfer it to each row? So I'm going to say 8 times 4, that's 32. So 32 I have at the single row. So I'm going to say 200 divided by 32. I mean, how many row will I get like that? So let's say cancel 200 divided by 32. So I'm going to go to 6.25. So I'm just going to use 6. Let me say 6. So from here now, I will start the journey like, I think I have how many here? 1000. Good. So you use that 1000 to define that part and see how far it goes. So copy. If it's not, then you change the pattern. So you say 1000 from here. Put it here. Put it here. Put it here. Put it here. So how many do we have? We have 5. So the last one, which is this 6. So the problem of this is that the stage has disappeared, which is supposed not to be. So it's your choice of what you are designing. So let's say you have it like this now. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, and that is 36. So 36 multiplied by 36 multiplied by. So, but some will tell you that okay, this one, but I don't want to compare the whole thing and jump pack them together. But we can still address it, and this will contain more than this chair, but we cannot go beyond that. 8 is okay on the table. So table for 8 is okay. So let's say we have 36, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a 32 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 32 times 5 according to calculator. 32 times 5, 160. So like 160 will be when we do the calculating of what, of a circular setting, which is addressing a lot of space here. Now the beautiful thing about circular setting is that people can still sit around here and still maintain the whole thing. So that is just the whole thing for now. So now we are not going to stop there. If this one is the option, we work with this one. But that one is another option because I presented this one, I presented the second one. So they actually chooses this particular design arrangement. So you see as we incorporate in that one, but we have adjusted the drawing, but I just want to use the plain one to teach you. So I'm going to go back to this one. So why this one remain, you can do whatever you want to do to it in the future, but we are going to continue with this, and that's just the way you can get that arrangement right. So that's what we explain. Now let us now go to deep further by arranging what next. Now we need to focus on, I've never brought about the, what is it called, the opening, the entrance. That one will be the next video, but now let's conclude this plan as it may be. So I'm going to divide this into two. So we are going to get like 5 meter here. You know, we are still coming here to this, but I'm not going to use here for now, so maybe later. So I'm going to come here, let's say, so I've designed this. I'm going to extend a little bit above, so let's say like this. Now come, I've done. So I'm going to divide this one. As I've done that, so I have two things to do. So I need to divide this into two. The reason is that the store for the stage or backstage, whatsoever they may want to do with theater or drama, this is going to be like a backstage for them, and then we'll focus on the toilet aspect. And I'm going to do that by, okay, my issue, let me just catch this, just reduce this one, and join the elements, and then adjust this one. So that's just the whole fundamental of having issue with this. So as I've done that one now, I will just like mirror. Let me mirror this. I want to mirror this. So here now, as you have my idea like this. So one part is going to be for office, the other side is going to be for something. So this is the office. I'm going to divide that office into two. So let the office be divided into two. Good. So I have offices, office B, and the backstage, and I have toilet here. So I'm going to get the toilet done the way I know I can actually do it best. So let me say use this 27. Sorry. So when my problem lies is that I need to get the central point for this, and how will I get it right? I cannot get it by just moving. It's going to take me time. So this is how far you can do it. Just select from the center line, take another center line, and take another center line as well. So when you place it like this, then you come to this and say equal. It's going to affect only the center. So say divided into two for you. Perfect. Delete it and say remove the constraint. Say okay. Yes, so that is gone. So now focus is now to divide the toilet to use. So what I'm going to do is that this is going to be a draft cubicle. So something I'm going to do is that I'm going to say select, and I will like create from here to here and mirror the same thing from here. So what is the distance? 1.5. I think 1.5 is not too much, but I'm going to reduce because it's going to be partition. It's not going to be wall. It's not going to be concrete wall or concrete block. So from there, I have this one now. So let me get this one. What is this one too? This one is 1,001. So I will just reduce this one to something strange while I go for interior partition like this. I think this one is okay. Then I'll come here and just say 1,050 for the pass by of everything. So the door is going to open inside. Whichever that is coming can do whatever I want to do in that one. So I'm going to use this to do that one too. But we reduce the height to something like 2,400. So now continue with what you are creating. So create it to a number of nodes can be okay. Okay. So that's just what you need to do. So as you have done it like this, I'm going to say from the wall to the center line, I think we have 900. I think that 900 should be something meaningful, but let's just get the whole dimension right. then you put it on the surface here. So when you see it here, I see it go. So it's digital is spread accurately. So you can just like say, let's see the follow. I say follow. So you see now we are 163. That's the space you are using. So of course, remove it and remove this one as well. So that's what we have here. You just only have one entrance to enter here and do whatever you want to do in the space. So one part is going to be for male and the other side is going to be for female. So I'm going to select this one now and say mirror everything. Good. So I've mirrored that. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toilets. So which is okay for whatsoever. So from there now you have this in place. So I don't like I used to say when I'm designing, I don't like this thing line. So let's quickly do that one before we call it a wrap. So say Fiji, your Fiji object style. So come to wall, then you change this one. So until you're changing, go to graphics. Don't know the material you are using, it's your choice. So render appearance, just leave it that way. So I'm just say pattern solid. Okay. So you see everything going to go thick. Fine. So this is what I like. Give me good feeling whenever I'm designing in that way. So this is the stage that I've done. So everything I did here did not have any effect on this one except for this that as I'm designing it. So as on the line, later you present part A, part B. That's how you have double plan. If you are working on, you have double plan. This is plan A, this is plan B, but you still arrive at single elevation for a more beautiful. So elevation hardly change for a client, but the plan is what they always work on. Like okay, but when you define a good elevation, remember we are going to something like this. So when you have an elevation of this manner, the client will fall in love with it, but it might be disagree with the plan. So the elevation is going to be captivating, the 3D and everything. I like this 3D, can we maintain it, but I want to change this. So that is what client will tell you, and it's very good. You'll be able to work on and continue to design, develop yourself along the line. So that is what we have to do. That is how far we come at this level. So in the next one, we are going to put everything in order. So office is there, office is here. Now quickly let me just give you the detail of the door so that you not come here and starting from that aspect again. So you can see. So entrance to the office is going to be here, another one to be here. So the next is that you enter from this backstage. So you enter here from here to the toilets and you enter the toilet from here. So one is going to be for female, one is going to be for male, and that is what we have for now. So the entrance to the auditorium, just quickly have them here as well. Just like creating them here as a temporary. So along the line, we are still going to create more determined one. So as we have done, so our aim and our achievement is going to come up to this level. So that's where we are focusing our attention. So we go from here to a bigger picture. We are going to do fantastic. So thank you for watching. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you.